Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exciting episode of This Is Our Life.
It's cold outside.
It's cold outside, people. This video is about the march on the Veterans Armed March on, on Washington, D.C. First, I want to say that we know Adam. We personally know Adam. We consider him a friend. Next, I want to say that I fully support what he's doing. I also want to say that many of you that are opposing this march are a bunch of cowards. At least Adam. Now, we don't have the money to go to D.C. Plus, I'm not a veteran. Neither one of us are veterans.
But I am the daughter of a veteran. He's the son of a veteran.
Yeah. If there would be a march here near us and somebody could give us a ride, or we could maybe drive. If it's like Keene or Rindge or something, we could drive there. Maybe. You know, I would march armed. Some of the people who are opposing this are people that are a part of the controlled opposition. Some of the people in opposition are state agents. Look, Adam is being proactive. What are you being? You talk big online. That's about all you do. At least Adam's out there doing something. You know.
When the shit hits the fan, what are you going to be doing? Cowering in a corner?
Yeah. I mean, come on, people. You know what happened in the American Revolution? You basically had a bunch of farmers and craftsmen. They weren't soldiers, people. They weren't soldiers. They were just everyday common people who took up arms against the world's largest and strongest army. You know, these guys, they didn't have a bunch of cannons and ships. And
they whipped their ass.
Yeah, and they whipped the British's ass. Excuse my French. What about in Vietnam? You had the Viet Cong. And even the North Vietnamese army, I wouldn't have considered the North Vietnamese army to be the most modern army in the world by any stretch. And they beat the United States.
I think a better strategy had been used. The United States wouldn't have been beat.
And the United States was the largest, most powerful army in the world, military in the world. Army, I'm using that in the European sense. So, you know, I'm not saying what this march in D.C. is going to... It's not meant to overthrow anything per se. It's meant to demonstrate that we have certain rights, and we are... Yeah, it's a test. And a protest. And sometimes you have to exercise your rights. You have to force the issue at times. And what are y'all doing? Y'all are doing a bunch of talking. You're not doing anything. Adam's doing something. And what are you doing? Talking? Sometimes you're not even talking very big.
Can you walk the talk?
Yeah, can you walk the talk? Do you walk the talk? A lot of you know you're not.
A lot of them, I bet I've seen roosters braver than they are.
Yeah. So
and that's from a chicken.
Yeah. So come on, people. You know, if some of the things I've heard, nothing good is going to come of this, and so forth. Something bad's going to happen, very possibly. But you know, sometimes that's what has to happen in order for good to come in the long run. Others are saying it's not going to amount to anything. Period. It's just going to be a bunch of people marching. Okay, fine. Then why are you opposed to it if that's...
Why are you opposed to people voicing their opinion?
Yeah, I mean, if they're just going to march and that's that, why do you have a problem with it? I would be supporting these guys and gals. You know, like I said, if we could be there, or at least I could be there, I'm not going to put my wife in a position that, you know, I mean, I can put myself in a position. I can't put somebody else... Morally, I can't put somebody else in that position. I would be there. If we had a march around here, I would be there, armed. And y'all want to talk the talk. You say you want liberty, yet you're not willing to do anything but talk online. You're a bunch of cowards. If you're such a coward, then why don't you just shut up, period? Don't say anything.
How many of you have actually been in the military?
So just, you all just need to shut up and quit saying you believe in something you're not willing to stand up and do something about.
After all, I've had a father, a brother, and 2 uncles, and 2 great uncles who have all been military.
So, okay, people, you know, it's like, to me, you know, this could wind up being the modern shot heard around the world. Look at my hair. Gosh, that one.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Quit sticking their fork in the electric socket.
So, y'all either need to put up or shut up. Okay, that's all I have to say, because if you're not willing to stand up for your rights, because these are also your rights, not just my rights, not just that other person's rights, they're all of our rights. If you're not willing to stand up and defend them, then just shut up and bury your head in the sand. Bye.